Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
We're having a little technical difficulty.
Don't know why.
Hang on tight.
Sometimes the show feels that way, doesn't it? Yeah, but the desk it's got a little movement today.
Have you ever been to a restaurant and there's a problem with the table?
Yes.
And then you immediately get mad at whoever you're out to dinner with because either they are leaning on the table
Right.
and it keeps knocking your water, or
Right.
or this happens.
There's metal right there.
Now you're immediately mad.
Now I know exactly what you're talking about, Heather. I do feel something
Sorry,
towards
okay.
someone at the other
I'm
end
just
of
going
the
to scoot
table.
my legs over this way so that. Is that
All right, I'll
better?
do the same thing.
Okay, now we won't
Okay.
get poked.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
hopefully not.
Okay.
All right, well, you know what?
We're locked in.
You have tuned in on the right day because we have a very special show, and we're excited because we also have a message from Gabby Barrett,
Mm-hmm.
country music star Gabby Barrett, for her Pittsburgh fans.
This is so wonderful.
And we're going to actually play you the message later on, but we have
Yeah.
some video of the message that we want to show you right
this is-
now. So we'll quit talking later, and you can hear the message.
But this is so neat because you actually were able to interview her father and sister ahead of, tonight's big award show.
Right.
And Gabby is pregnant. She's expecting her first child. Like, this is almost
Right.
a very exciting time for her family and for her.
And they have opened up, her family has opened up this store in Munhall that everyone can go visit.
Yeah.
And so we're going to show you around there as well. But she performs tonight on the ACM Awards. And look at this.
This is so neat.
Look
David.
at this. I have an autographed copy. And this is so cool because her record inside is
Oh,
actually.
she's not even waiting for the gold album.
Look,
She's like,
she has a
"Lord,
gold album.
I'm just going to do it. I want
So
that
anyhow.
outfit. I'm just saying.
You would look good in that.
I don't know.
You could pull
that-
this off.
I don't know that I could. I'm trying to think of what is lumpy and gold. Like, what would I look like? Like a marshmallow gold.
Oh my gosh, you'd look fantastic in that. So anyway, that's coming up later on the show. We have the message for her and the interview and a message for all of you from her.
I can't
And,
wait.
Yeah, so it'll be good.
That's going to be really neat. David, you found something that when I saw this, I thought, nope, no, not for me.
Well, a friend of ours put it on his Facebook, and that's how I found out about it. And it would add a little spice to your life, and sort of sticks with our little theme of dinner,
Yeah.
sitting at the table. How about dinner 200 feet up in the air?
I would lose my appetite.
They're
Like,
actually doing this. They have been doing this in Belgium and other countries too. And so they have a crane and they raise you up 200 feet and you're there with 22 other people or more, I'm not sure. And then there's a chef in the middle there, and it looks like there's other folks there as well. And they serve you like this 5-course meal. This started 15 years ago. It has been in almost 60 countries. And for a while they had this in Las Vegas. And then a couple years ago, it went out of business in Las Vegas. But I can tell you, there's still a website where if you want to be a franchisee and open this up
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh, perhaps, Heather, you could do it.
So, my immediate thoughts are, what if you lose a shoe or your phone?
Yeah, I don't think you're getting that phone back.
What if you lose your dinner? Literally.
It probably happens sometimes.
But-
Because people, I think anybody who is afraid of heights and doesn't just find it exhilarating probably doesn't sign up for this, right? Would
Yeah.
you would not sign up
I
for
wount.
this.
No. I'm like anxious and nervous just looking at the video, thinking.
You're nervous for those people.
Yeah, like some people
Will
are
they get
swirling,
down?
like, oh, look at me, I'm 200 feet in the air. I'm having hors d'oeuvres.
I mean, you're buckled in.
Sure.
And then they took it a step further. Let's show you this too, because they also have wedding ceremony packages where you can have a wedding ceremony, or you can watch a movie.
Oh, gosh.
And look at this. So they have a drone delivering this huge thing of popcorn in this picture. So I just think it's a neat idea. Clearly it's not for everybody.
Not for me. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm not. Nope. No, not for
Okay,
me.
no.
I don't know why. I don't mind roller coasters or other things, and I don't find myself to be truly scared of heights, but That
I think
just
it's something.
doesn't.
Well, it's something about like I'm okay if like I'm on top of the Empire State Building and I'm looking down.
Yeah, sure.
Because there's a building underneath me.
Right.
But there's somehow where you're hanging from a crane and there.
What if
there's,
a rope gives out? Like things happen.
Well, I bet it's not a rope. I bet it's probably like very heavy-duty cables.
Of like the old Looney Tunes where it's like there's an anvil at the other end of this rope and it just snaps and breaks down on
Yeah, that would be bad.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
No, not
So
happening.
anyway, interesting idea. We just wanted to share it with.
Well, I told you this morning, I am so tired. This week I found myself to just be exhausted. I just feel run down, especially with Lila back in school and there's some added responsibilities and we're trying to get the hang of this new routine. I am just so pooped.
I think a lot of people
Yeah.
are, because in fact, it's a thing that people are not sleeping as well as they normally do during this whole coronavirus pandemic. And in fact, some people are calling it, they've come up with a name, instead of insomnia, coronasomnia, which I'm not sure whether that's really going to stick. But anyhow,
Ring to it.
it doesn't really.
No, it doesn't.
But I mean, this kind of makes sense. People go to bed and their brains don't shut off because there's so much more to think about now.
There's so much. I mean, you know, think about, like, people are worried about how they're going to pay their bills or their rent or their mortgage. People are worried about how they're going to put food on the table. And for people who still have their jobs and are at least financially secure right now, there's still all the other stuff. How are we fitting things in? How are we going to work from home and work remotely for our kids?
Right. And what was sad, they said that this is affecting kids too, where
Yeah.
kids are so worried about things that they're not able to sleep. And of course, school is different this year, and any of that can cause anxiety for kids.
Right. Well, and we talked to Dr. G too about parents and adults projecting their feelings
Right.
and some of their emotions onto their own children and not letting them just.
You don't want to do that if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
So anyhow, so we have some information that could help. It's from the Comprehensive
tell.
Sleep Care Center, and it says, here's what they're suggesting. So if you're having trouble sleeping right now, stick to a sleep schedule. Same bedtime, same wake-up time.
I'm not waking up Saturday morning at 2 a.m.
Okay, well, we'll give you dispensation on that. You can skip that. Decrease screen time before you go to bed, because they talk about like the blue light and how
I
that affects your
know.
brain. And also, you just get so much information on this.
Well, I have a confession.
What is your confession?
Lila plays this Frozen Elsa game, and she asked me to help her once, and now I'm addicted
You're
to it.
addicted
and
to it?
I downloaded.
So is this
a
why you're not
child's game
sleeping? You're
on my
playing this
phone.
game?
It is so good. It's so. Anyways, keep going with your.
No, I think
So that's what I do before
that's
I go to bed at
fascinating.
night.
Maybe we should just talk about that. Wind down. They're saying your body needs to sort of shift into sleep mode before you go to bed. So spend the last hour before bed doing a calming activity, like taking a bath or reading or.
Sounds so nice.
Yeah. Okay. And it also says avoid naps.
Nope.
Which I knew you would have an issue with. Because I mean, I think if you don't sleep too long, like if you sleep just like a little.
What
Like,
do they
what's
say?
the length
20
of your nap?
Isn't there like a very specific,
Right, we
like
talked about this.
23 minutes? or
22 and a
something?
half minutes.
If you sleep for just that amount of time.
It will perfectly refresh you.
Yeah, and exercise daily. This list, my God.
I know.
Like
It's-
I'm not doing.
well,
doing.
I'm reading this and I'm thinking, you know what? The list is now stressing me out. Like I don't have to do this. I just can't deal with it.
Well,
And-
I think this is interesting too. People are so stressed, they're grinding their teeth. So dentists are finding that there are more problems too with cracked teeth because people are so stressed when they actually do fall asleep.
right. Then they grind their teeth in their sleep.
We are all a mess. We're all a mess.
But
Keeping
we'll
it
get-
together
but-
here.
Yeah, but we will.
But it's-
We will get through this, and next year will be better. So that's a good thing. But yeah,
Good to think.
You know what? An unusual side effect of everything that's going on, and this had never even occurred to me.
Right.
People who can fruits and vegetables this time of year, which I grew up in Armstrong County, so like everybody did this.
Right.
Now people cannot find the supplies.
Like the mason jars and the
mason jars
lids
are
and all
sold
that
out.
I know. Well, and this is that time of year too, like, and we're going to talk with Selena coming up at a local farm, when you're starting to get that last bounty, get some of the produce
Right.
in.
So you want to save it.
Right.
And I think more people than ever this summer did the gardening thing. They
Right.
had their own garden. So, you know, it makes sense, I guess. I just hadn't thought about it.
I know. Plus, you know, all these people are using mason jars too for decor, home decor. So
That's true, too. The home decor
is
people are
eating up all the mason jars. We can't find them because they've turned them into chandeliers.
It's true.
Right.
Yes, people get creative. All right, you know, something else that's happening people are eating more.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
I know
are, I mean, they're at home more, some of them, and they go to the fridge. And so this reminded us of a song that we played a couple weeks ago. And
Funny.
it's such a good song. We just had to play it again. It is from KD French. Listen to this.
Somebody stop me.
She's at the fridge again.
I'm at the fridge again.
She's at the fridge again.
Calling my name.
She's at the fridge again.
It's so
I
true,
love this
though.
song.
This was me yesterday afternoon, and even this morning, I was so hungry. You and I were both so
Right.
hungry.
I
this
walked
morning.
in this morning and I said, I feel like a bucket of KFC.
And I thought that meant he like physically felt like a bucket of
What would that
KFC.
even mean?
That's how I felt yesterday. If I could describe the way that I felt yesterday in that
You felt like
gray
a
dress, I
bucket of
felt like
fried chicken?
a drumstick. That's what I felt.
You look great. No, you look great. So anyway, we have some tips to help curb the bad habits, the eating habits that I think we've
Are
all
these
fallen into.
More tips that
More
I'm not.
tips. So take some notes, Heather.
More tips that I can't follow. These ones come to us
can
from
do this.
U.S. Davis Health. And here's what they say. Consistency. Just because our schedules are a mess doesn't mean your normal eating pattern has to change. So maybe if you used to have a morning snack, just stick to the morning snack. Don't
Right.
add in the pre-morning snack and after-morning snack. And the morning snack.
In the mid-morning snack,
Right.
yes. All right, number 2 on the list, don't skip meals. And our nutrition expert, Jackie Hale, says
Yeah.
this too, because if you skip it and then you're hungry, then it leads to bad choices. You go for eating too much and bad things.
Okay, this next one doesn't make any sense. Listen to your hunger, because that's what I do, and that's why I'm at the fridge again.
Your hunger's too loud. Pipe down, hunger. All right, and no autopilot snacking. So like, don't sit in front of the TV with the entire bag of Tostitos. Portion them out, because you know you'll get to eat the Doritos or the Tostitos, like any of those salty, my wheat things.
I was going to ask you, is that what it is?
Gary asked me at the grocery store last weekend, do you want to buy a box? Picture this as a wheat. He had the box in his hand.
Look what I
And I said, put
found.
it down. Put it down.
Well,
Can't
wheat
do it.
thins are not like the worst snack out there.
Well, they
I mean,
are thin, but
Yeah.
but they're addictive to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's something about the saltiness.
Kinda
I
like-
just can't stop.
how I feel about Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are good too.
They're so good.
All right, is anyone else hungry? I
I feel like some KFC.
I feel like maybe we should wrap this up before we start ordering a lot of food. All right, well, coming up, a Pittsburgh Today Live exclusive, Gabby Barrett's performance at the ACM Awards, just hours away now. So we're going to be talking with her family about our hometown star stepping into the spotlight on country music's biggest night. And wait until you see where we did the interview. It may surprise you.
Also ahead, live down on the farm, Selena Pompiani has a look at pumpkin and apple picking starting this weekend for fall fun. Hi, Selena.
And we're cooking with farm fresh veggies too. Get Rainia's recipe to make the most of this summer's zucchini crop.
It's all ahead on this chilly Wednesday, September 16th, 2020. Pour a second cup of coffee, get yourself some tea, because we are just getting started. More PTL is coming up, and we're glad you're with us.